Hey guys, and welcome to a new Benchwarmers spin-off series, The Benchwarmers. Alright, just gonna pause really quickly here and give everyone a chance to unsubscribe because that was an awful joke and I fully admit it, but okay, let's get back into it for anyone who's still here. In this episode, we're finally going to attempt to bring our squad into more competitive Guild Wars. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see us upload more Benchwarmers Guild Wars content frequently on the channel, cause we'll make a playlist for them if so. Okay, so we didn't want to join a guild that is serious about pushing their rank because our defenses are just never going to be able to win in high level guild wars, and it would be selfish to take up a spot just to get footage. But we did want to join a competitive enough guild to get footage of our attacks in higher level matches with 3 stars. It's quite the tightrope we're walking on. We tried to join many different guilds of varying ranks and were completely upfront about the nature of the account. Until finally, a guild that orbits around the top 500 was kind enough to allow us to join. We're gonna have to prove ourselves. This first set is kind of interesting. I'm assuming that Straze is on a tankier build because otherwise he's so vulnerable. I decided to bring Roozid, Glenn, and Carmaine. I'm gonna soften him up with Carmaine first and then go for the Gab kill shot with Glenn. If we can get Straze out of the way, there's really nothing this team can do to stop Carmaine. Even if they kill the others, she will be able to heal off any damage that they deal to her. For round 2, we debut our newly built Axe God. This team is bringing double light, so using Axe God as light bait will give us quite a lot of turn advantage. And he'll be able to deal significant damage back to them as well. He's the only damage we need against this comp, so we just have to surround him with supportive characters that can keep the stuns, provokes, and silences off. Our team is quite tanky, but something seems off about that Surin's damage even so. She definitely has gear on because her speed is okay, but the damage seems very low. Either way, this team doesn't have kill potential against our comp, regardless of how much damage she's doing. So we just keep the barriers and defense buffs up to mitigate lifesteal, and our 200 effect resistance Momo cleanses the team's debuffs, while Axe God slowly chips them down. We take Rem out first because she's the only major threat on the team, and she's really only a threat when somebody dies before she does, so sorry Rem. Fight number 2. Belian, Estene, and Krau. I'm not too scared of this comp because Krau and Estene both being present makes Pearl a very nice choice here. AoE damage is a luxury on a 3-star account, and with only 3 team slots in Guild Wars, it can be tough to fit those characters in. Pearl is great for locking down characters like Krau, and she can mitigate damage from Estene by keeping her asleep for some of her turns while we pick off her teammates. We bring Pyllis because her passive will have great uptime against this team. Plus, she helps prevent Krau from ulting when he gets low, and she can hold Aureus to mitigate damage on Pearl, and has some thick barriers to go along with it. Momo is just here for general healing. If Pearl gets targeted by Estene too many times, it could be a problem. Our Pearl is on more of a bruiser build, but she is not a tank. Momo can randomly sleep people for Pearl also, which is helpful when it happens to work out. Alright, final battle of the vid. Ruele, FCC, and Arby. We played this first round way too safe here, so the result is a battle that takes way longer than it should have. We bring Doris with Touch of Rakos as Dark Bait. She's so strong against comps made up of dark damage dealers, cause they turn her into a heal battery for the team. And she already makes the team hard enough to kill with her defense buff. Pyllis brings Aureus for extra bulk. We brought her purely because we were nervous, knowing that this would be the final guild battle of our first guild war. We didn't want to be too risky. She's good here for taking the heat off of Doris if they start to get her too low, but ultimately we could have brought someone more offensive so the battle took less time. Once again, Pearl shines against this type of team. That is, a team that can't really heal itself back up. You can build her decently tanky with good effectiveness, surround her with supports, and then grind out the enemy team one by one using her control and max HP damage. Even FCC will go down pretty quickly if Pearl manages to put her to sleep. Okay, round 2. Kayron, Charles, and Basar. In hindsight, hilarious. In the moment, absolutely tilting. I was confident in my ability to outspeed, so I wanted to bring Carmaine for fun. Completely contrary to how safe we played it in the last round. My Carmaine is rather slow, but I figured that even if Basar cuts in front of her, it wouldn't be impactful. How very wrong I was. Basar manages to Abyssal Crown stun my entire team. And then do it again. Now, my math could be a little off, but if the crown is maxed out and each proc is calculated individually, that had roughly an 0.3% chance of happening. I clearly angered a divine being, and to whichever one I did, I am sorry. Please, show mercy. And that marks the end of the Benchwarmers' first actual guild battle. Hope you guys had fun. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Remember to comment down below if you want to see more 3-star Guild Wars content. And we'll see you in the next one.